I have not used KYO in a bit of a while, but with the new Yuri released, I think this is an interesting combo to try out. Now, the way I'm thinking of this might be changed depending on the first match here, but I'm thinking KYO because his ignites give damage reduction, or they reduce damage the enemy deals, which I don't know how the math works, if it's the exact same thing as damage reduction. I don't know, but reduces damage they do. We got Yuri reducing their damage, but then we also got Bon, which attack related attack lowers. Yuri's gonna have Sour Link for crit chance and crit damage as well. Then we have Zeldris over Arthur because the HP increase is relatively the same. If we're having so many debuffs, Arthur's passive is gonna be proccing at all times. So we can't use Ascanor, and I didn't want to swap Bon for Ascanor either. So we're gonna have to make do with a little less damage than usual. But KYO's ignites might compensate for that. Now melee will only cleanse ignites from now on, except the full cleanse that he does, right? Let's see. You don't have Tarmiel Link, so I'm just gonna go straight up with Bon's attacks here. Straight up. So yeah, whoever KYO ends up targeting the first turn is gonna have even more damage lower. And we have 40% damage increase. So I'm saying, like, we don't have Ascanor, which it's our biggest damage dealer on humans, right? But we might just be able to do enough damage because we got the ignites. Bon is still a good hard hitter, bro. KYO's hidden passive exists. The increased card rates. He got he got 4 single targets from nothing. All right. People say, "Oh, KYO only accumulates cards because you don't use them, bro." This happens so often. It's insane. There is a good point to that argument. Yeah, sure. You definitely use way less KYO cards because he's not very good, right? Like, his cards don't do much damage. We might do here because 6 ignites, but into level 3. That doesn't usually happen. So we can't do much about the Demon King. Our best option here really is to just kill Esteros. Oh my god. Yeah, those extra ignites are making a difference. I hope this goes for DK then. I honestly did not expect for that much damage. Okay, one more stack of damage reduction on DK. Dude, we're doing very good damage. So Kusok lowers crit damage, right? But like a hit from Yuri like that doesn't even crit. Okay, we might be troubled here. He doesn't even have a debuff on him, so Zeldris passive doesn't even proc. Okay, he kills Bon. Oh, how? Dude. How? Legit, he had 3 stacks of Yuri. Okay. And I mean, he had no ignites. He had no attack lowers from Bon, so Zeldris passive wasn't even like lowering him. Dude, how? How did we tank that so well? We got Yuri's Relic, which gives us crit resistance and crit defense. He could ever hit, so the crit defense was the biggest thing. But we don't got Arthur giving us crit defense from that debuff he did earlier. He lowered their crit defense as well with the debuff. Dude, that was crazy tanky. I know DK is not in like his best conditions here. He doesn't have a Starosa or something, but like, damn, that was... I can't even believe we took that. Sins with DN. I need to keep myself champ too. Like, I can actually find players here. I say that as I find a bot, okay. I thought this was a real player. Whatever, man. Whatever. Always start off with her attack. Spread the roses. Yeah, dude, those extra 4 ignites from KYO might actually be making a big difference. That's extra 40% damage, you know? Like, Bon. Sure. What? Does he think he's playing, like, Chaos Battle or something? Okay. Bon is a good hard hitter. If you land his combo, he can hit hard, but I mean, it's not always, right? And it does also help that we are purposely going first here too, because I mean, we haven't faced any Bons either, right? Should lower attack, because we kind of have to. Like KYO, even though he doesn't even have good CC, you have to go first with him if you want to use him, or his ignites are not gonna start doing anything for you until like your turn starts, right? Because I mean, Yuri's passive. One great thing about Yuri is that even if you go second, you're kind of fine, because even if you go second with Yuri, when the enemy attacks you, you are getting her stacks on the enemy already, right? So yeah, you're always gonna be better off going first. Yeah, most likely, yes. But it's not as big of a deal for her. She can work with her passive, even going second. This is why this is a really good unit to get for, you know, anyone. All right, let's get this done with. It's taking forever. No one crit? Damn. Now I get a crit over here, of course. Oh, okay, the crits didn't even do that much more damage. It was like 4k more per hit. I can't stop thinking about that Demon King, level 3. That was a showing. Like, that was a good first match, right? Up front, so everyone sees how crazy that one was. All right, did we kill Bon here? He has Tarmolicon on melee, of course. Esteros, dude. Nobody, I'm telling you, nobody's running Esteros anymore on melee. Because, you know, no one runs that hard. So, good thing this guy is, because that doesn't help him. I mean, okay, never mind. We're not killing her. Or are we, level 2? We do. Wow. Bon. Good showing there, Bon. I mean, see, we are so much more used to see Bon without Zeldris as well, right? 24% attack makes a difference. And we're getting that 24 guaranteed as soon as the match starts. Right, we get KYO, that's 8 debuffs. Guaranteed, boom. That's full Zeldris passive right there, 8 debuffs. Yeah, we're so used to seeing Arthur because of LR Ascanor's unfortunate restriction, right? It is what it is. I think about LRs, they I don't know, I think that they started really strong with the LRs. I think, you know, LR melee was so good. LR Ascanor, a little questionable on like the restrictions, but still very good. LR Liz, obviously, is she still arguably the best PvE character in the game? Maybe. I think Melly's the best. Dude, Melly's so insane. But yeah, the new Melly, right? Not LR Melly. But like, I don't know, Margaret, like, barely changed the character. Like, she was already good. She just became a gooder version, right? And then freaking Glocks is yikes. Glocks, poor Glocks. I wanted a good Glocks, man. I really wanted a good gold armor Glocks, but you know, what we got was not that, right? Wasn't even gold armor to begin with, but just a good Glock would have been nice, right? I know it's one of the characters a lot of people don't even care about that much, but I do like the commitments. You know, the only commitment I really don't care much about is, of course, Grey Road. They have like 2 scenes in the anime, so don't blame me, right? Blame the story. And I mean, the game doesn't even have them. There's no great... It's actually insane. I think that they're doing it now just for the funsies at this point. There are actually 0 Grey Road units in the game. They could just make one. They could honestly make it a free-to-play if they don't want to sell it. It's insane that there's actually 0 Grey Roads in the game. But, anyways. Yeah, apart from Grey Road, which is ironic because it's the one character who's not in the game, I do like all of them. I like Gallon for sure. Gallon has one of the best moments in the series, which is Askner versus Gallon. That's probably my second favorite moment in the series is Askner versus Gallon. Really thinking about it. All my top 5 are all Askner moments, so, you know, a little biased, but still. Actually, I probably, oh no. I can't attack lore, but I can reduce damage. So, I would actually slide in, probably, Chad King's first appearance on my top 5 as well. I'd have to sit down and think about it. Probably number 1. Number 1 is hard, but I really want to say it's so specific. The moment Ascanor jumps on top of a building so that Ludociel can't look down on him. That was the the most insane schizo moment, and it's brilliant. Actually brilliant. That is probably my favorite panel in the story. And it, like, no character in any story I've ever read or watched could do that and actually, like, make sense. Like, only Askner. Literally only Askner can do that. Alright, this is a bot, so I'm just gonna move on. I was gonna say, do they even have gear, but this is ungeared, so I don't know how many more I can do of this without being all the same, but I do like seeing Ban actually, like, popping off. I think let's just full focus on this melee here. I think it's, wow. I thought KYO was gonna. This shield, it is pretty strong, but I thought KYO with 4 ignites was gonna break it. Like, this shield King has, you know, it is technically, or not technically, literally, it is just a regular shield. It's like OG Green Merlin shield. It just uses an attack multiplier and gives a shield, right? But I don't know, man. Sometimes I'm like, is it? It feels like it is more than that. It really feels like it is like the Blue King shield. It's super strong. Because I kept saying that and people corrected me, which is good. If I'm wrong, I'd rather be corrected than just keep saying wrong shit, right? I guess I'll go with this. I'm not gonna kill King here. I'd like to start getting him low, because, I mean, I can keep sealing him. The thing is, Yuri can just keep sealing. I thought she could only seal once. Like, once you have the 3 roses, I thought that... Dude, Yuri got all the cards now. Maybe Yuri can override KYO. She gets a lot of cards, I'm telling you. And I use her cards, because popping Yuri cards is good. You're giving the roses quick, right? Only in the beginning of the match. After that, you want to shy away from using her cards, because they don't do much damage. But, like, look, I'm not going to kill him. I'm just going to seal him again. You can seal the same enemy multiple times. I'll KYO, but I might kill King, and I want to show this. You can just keep sealing them. As long as you have her cards, you can just keep on sealing her. I thought it was only once. But there's nothing written in her passive that it's only once, so I guess it makes sense, but it's just so unusual, right? Like, when we get characters like Yuri, which stack these, like, gray debuffs on the enemies, for one, it's so common to just see them remove the debuffs. I kind of want to see KYO do this actually. Yeah. Once they attack or something, like, you know, Purgatory Melee removes his own great not debuffs, but great buffs. Or, you know, the new Melee even removes the 3 stacks as well once he attacks. But she doesn't. She keeps them. And on top of that, she can keep reusing that seal as many times as she wants. Really interesting that they capped that, because it is pretty good. It's not OP, because there's a lot of ways of countering that in the game, but it's very useful. Okay. Fun team. Definitely not. Look at that score from Pot. Wait, look at that damage. 95% of damage. Yeah, it's definitely not gonna be meta, but fun to run for sure.